Hello and welcome to Accessible Photography. And well, do you know that time when you're driving down the road and you see a scene and you want to take a photograph of it, you can never get stopped? Well, in this case, I've driven for a fair distance having seen a scene, but I've seen it again, and there's actually stopping places and access to the shore where I want to be to photograph the islands of Rum and Egg. Now, it's not the best time of the day to take photographs, but I will take a photograph anyway, even if it's just for a reference for later. But it might come out quite nicely as a islands on a sunny day, on a Scottish sunny day, which means quite a bit of cloud and the sun comes out occasionally. Anyway, let's go and explore and see if we can get a composition at all. So it looks like a popular stopping place for people. And here's my scene. Looking the other way, I want to be looking in that direction. So obviously I want to be on the rocks over there. Let's go and have a look. Dropsy, Mr. Dropsy here has put the tripod down. Okay, let's pick the tripod up. Oh, that's stunning. And that's the scene with the islands beyond. So what I want to do is try and get that little island over there kind of matching what I'm looking at in the distance, which almost is. Let's see what I can do. So I'm just putting the tripod up quite high because I want to have quite a high viewpoint, because if I'm too low, the island, the small island, will hide Rum and Egg completely. So find little places to put the leg. I want it to be leaning this way. Okay, you've heard me before. It's better to have the tripod leaning towards you. Then if something goes wrong, it doesn't fall away and smash your lens. But gotta undo that. Find a wee, that's it there. Right, that's pretty stable, but I'll raise that a wee bit. Like that. That's nice and stable. You don't need to have a perfectly vertical tripod unless you're doing things like panoramas and such. So just set it up as you feel is comfortable and safe. And you can always adjust the ball head accordingly. What lens do I need though? So that's rolling. That's nice. That's quite nice. Okay. Right, this is going to be a very simple shot. I'm going to take this one, but for reasons I'll explain in a minute, I might need to move over. But if I move over, I'm going to lose something. Let me show you. Okay, what I've got, as you can see, is the front island just here, and in the background I've got Rum and Egg. And actually I think that's the Coollands of Skye, to be perfectly honest. That'd be the Coollands of Skye, and that'll be Rum just showing there. I think Egg is over to the side. I'm used to seeing the islands from a place like Egg, which is well over that way. So check the map. I'm pretty sure that that is Egg in the distance. This is the Rum Coolan, and then beyond is the Sky Coolans. Definitely, maybe. I've got to check a map. Okay, let's get the picture done. So, damn. So what I was saying, what I meant to say was, we've got the island kind of in the middle and the other islands are off to one side. So what I really maybe need to do is try and get everything in the middle. But if everything's in the middle, this peak here hides the peaks over there. So I'll just take this and see how it gets on. So focusing on the island. What f-stop are we going to use? 8 maybe? It's always 8. I tend to use 8 because it gives me the best clarity of image. In recent videos I did actually go down to something like f16, f18. Took the pictures, seemed fine, got a lot of things in focus. But around the edges it was starting to get very soft and almost out of focus. And that's what happens, the smaller the aperture you get, the more chance you have of that softness. And I don't like softness. I like my pictures nice and crisp. Make sure the horizon's right. It keeps dropping. Right. So, can't see much on this. I've got the right glasses on, but that looks okay. It looks a very simple, a nice simple picture. The only problem I've got is I've got a little bit of land coming in the edge. Just a minute. Duke, stay. I'm coming back. Duke wants to clamber over these rocks and it's really not good for him. He's not very good at it either. So we're just going to zoom in and, oh, I can't zoom in any further. So I might crop that. But if I move it over to the side slightly and just tighten that, it shouldn't be moving. That one's loose. That's solved a problem I didn't realise was there. Right, okay, so I can turn that. Oh, see when you discover different things on your tripod. I've forgotten, yeah, I can level that plate and then rotate, not on this, but on that. It doesn't matter where your tripod is, what angle it's at. Right, just going to take that view now. That looks nice. That horizon still looks a bit funny, but it is actually perfect. Okay, bring this darkening down a fraction. Like that. And I'm going to take the filter right out. Nice and crisp. Exposure goes down a little bit. Take that picture. And that looks nice. Why do I need a filter for something so simple as that? That is nice. I'm just going to readjust. If you look at your image carefully, now you can spot the things that aren't quite right and you can fix it now, because if you get back to home to your computer and then go, oh, if only it was just a fraction to the side, the balance would be better. And you can't fix it. You can fix balance by cropping, but you can't fix balance by extending. Okay, with Photoshop in some cases you can, but let's just ignore that. Okay, so that now looks nice. I like that. I do. I'm going to go further down. There's a nice beach area that I'm heading to. Come and speak to you. Oh. So I'm now heading further around the coast. There's a beach that I'm heading to. I want to let Duke have some fun in the sand and the sea. But the same place, I should be able to see these islands again. I might not have an interest such as a little island like that in the foreground, but I'll be able to get some pictures. But he'll at least be able to play about. That's what I'm going to do next. See you soon. So So accessibility to this place is pretty low, as I nearly twisted my ankle. You need to be able to navigate rather precarious rock structure. And I'm taking the quickest route as opposed to the easiest route. And Duke is waiting for me. Yeah. Good boy. And we're back onto terra firma, as if we weren't already. But you know what I mean. Let's go. So that's it. Back to the car.